Hello, we're going to do a quick overview of the activities module in ESO. This will largely govern what needs to be accomplished during your time up at the station on any given day. To start, you'll log into your ESO account. You'll come up into the activities module. Once you're in here, it'll show any scheduled task as well as completed task and overdue task for that given day. It has all of our checkoffs on a recurring day to recurring event schedule, as well as we might add other tasks that need to be completed. So this shows that today I did some work in the base, cleaning those up, and I still need to do a check off on command 16. You can also, what I like doing on Mondays and so forth, you can come over here into the logbook. You can see everything from September 4th, so today. You can also come here, select your range date. So I like going in and looking into the upcoming week, apply to the logbook. And it'll give a list of all the activities that are already scheduled in here for the upcoming week. And then it shows a report that needs to be done down here. You can also do the same that say it's been a week or so since you've been up here. So I want to the end date will be today. And for the start date, see, I haven't been up here since last Monday. Oops, you have to go the opposite way. It won't let you. So from last Monday to today, we'll apply that to the logbook. I can get an idea of everything that's been done during that time. And then over here on the side, you can filter in different ways depending on if you're looking for something specific or not. So if you want to go back to today, okay, click there, apply to logbook. In order to update one of these tasks, so let's say that I completed the check off, can click into it while I'm still in the logbook view, and it's kind of giving me a warning here. So I can now click into the view task details. It'll take me over into the activities tab instead of the logbook. And then in here I can go through and edit the task. So I say I completed the check off, I would change it from scheduled to completed. I would enter my times. So typically I log these after I complete the tasks, so I can hit the stopwatch, it'll enter the immediate time. I can do the same thing up here and then just edit the time. So let's say we start at 0900. I can put in who is completed it by, so myself, or you can add multiple people as appropriate. Then any notes if needed. Generally, like for something like this, I would just put the completed check off. Generally, it's not necessary though. You can leave that blank. You can also occasionally, there'll be an attachment from some task that you can put on here. Then once that's done, you can just hit OK. If you did a task such as the clean up the bays, that was not a scheduled task, but something that I accomplished during my shift here, you can go up into create operational task. And again, you can go through and fill out the information as needed. So clean up bays, task type, that could go under station activities. Task status, it is now completed. Every task has to have a due date, so it's due on today. Again, my times I did it. You can associate it with specific units or stations. So we only have one station, but we'll put it under station 16. Who did it? And then notes just kind of what you did. So cleaned out old equipment and relocated unused equipment to Butler building. And then you would hit OK to log that. If you need to put something in the logbook just to kind of pass on to other team members and it's not really an activity that needs to be logged, can come up here. You can do daily log note. So that's a perfect place to log something random, whatever it might be. And then whenever personnel go into a logbook, it'll just be a note in there. Community event, those kind of work as similar as operational tasks, but therefore, if we did some kind of public outreach event and so forth, just gives us another way to track that or schedule it. If you're ever given a public event to do and we tell you to go check an ESO, generally we'll have contact info and all that when you're supposed to be there. Then we can also later on log the actual times you were there. Then there's some other places for logging some other pertinent information. As far as how to do the checkoffs, I'll do that in another video. But once again, this is kind of a good place to start whenever you come in. You kick off your shift by logging into ESO and starting with the activities module. If you're up here and you're already done with everything and you want to help out with the future days, you can also move into, so, okay, tomorrow, check off on the decon is done. You can go ahead and work ahead in the schedule as well to complete tasks. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.